Good morning, this is Mr. Lurie from Digital Room 17, and today I'm going to show you how to find your textbook online for both ELA, English Language Arts, and Math. Step 1 is to open up Clever and log in. To find Clever, open up a new browser tab by hitting the plus button, or opening up Chrome if it's not open, and in the search bar, search for clever.com. Type in clever.com in the search bar, or click the microphone and say clever.com. If a box comes up asking for access to your microphone, click Allow. Clever.com. Then click on the link and it will bring you to the Clever landing page. If you've been using Clever today, you might already be logged in because some websites use a feature called cookies to remember where you are. If you see this page, you need to log in. To log in as a student, you click Log in as a student. You're then going to wait for the page to load. It may ask you to enter your login credentials, which is your username and password, or it may take you straight to your Clever landing page. This is my landing page. As a teacher, it will look a little different. In order to get an item to show up on your favorites, you click the little heart in the upper right-hand corner. Scroll down to District Links, Login Details, and Info button. Click on the Think Central app, highlight or mouse over the question mark. It'll tell you your username is your network ID and your password is your SSID. Clicking on the Think Central tab will take you to the Think Central login page. You need to select the correct country, state, our district, Redlands Unified School District, Redlands 92374, and our school, Arroyo Verde Elementary School, Highland 92346. If you check this box, remember my school, then you won't have to enter all of this information every time. But sometimes it makes you do that anyway. Your username is your last name followed by the first 3 letters of your first name, dot, and then the first 5 numbers of your state student ID number, which is a little complicated, but it's basically the same username you would use to get into your email without the @redlandschools.net part. Your password is your state student ID number, which is a 7 or 8 digit number. It's pretty long, and it is the same number that you use to log in to the STAR diagnostic testing when you take that. If you need that number, please contact Mr. Lurie. I can get it to you, or I can even reset your password to something a little bit easier to remember. After you've entered your credentials, hit login. It will take you to your landing page, which will look different than mine. I do have the teacher page, so I see it like this. So I open up my resources a little differently. You should have a landing page which looks different than this. It'll have you choose either English ELA resources or math resources. The program you're looking for ELA is called California Journeys 2017. Our class has access to 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade resources. For you, they'll all show up in the same place. There's a lot of stuff. The only 2 things that are really important right now, if you want to do some of the work online, is the student ebook and the Journeys Write-In Reader. These are excellent to access online. because they will actually read out the text to you. Speaking of reading out the text to you, there's also an audio hub. The audio hub can be found somewhere. If you're not sure where to find something, hitting Control F will open up a little search menu. You can search for the word write, and then here is the write-in reader, or I could search for the word audio, and here's the audio hub. Opening up the audio hub will give you several options. The student book, as well as the write-in reader, are both accessible from that selection. Our math curriculum is called Math in Focus, based on a program called Singapore Math. There are fewer resources in math. You won't have all of these. These are what comes up for the teacher. The only two important things you need for math are student edition and student workbook. Here, the G3 stands for grade 3. You'll have access to grade 3, 4, and 5 because I don't know how to make it accessible for some students and not others. So everyone's getting access to it. So just be careful that you're selecting the right grade for you. So that is an overview of how to access some of the Think Central resources. It's a very complex website, but it does have a lot of really great resources. So if you have any questions, please message me, contact me, and keep checking out for that Google Classroom, and have a great day, everybody.